They are always one step ahead of you, always there to thwart your every move, and yet somehow, always sloppy enough to leave traces of their existence in plain sight. It is said that they run the banks, control the media, stunt the educational system, even manipulate the weather, all for their nefarious yet indecipherable needs. And today, we learn who they really are. Human history is filled with would-be conquerors. The world of the old conquerors was one in which human life was all at once expendable and sacred. Human sacrifice, where it wasn't shunned, was used only for non-trivial reasons. But at the same time, thousands of warriors were thrown at each other on a battlefield until one nation or empire was dominant. Entire cities were sold into slavery. Some of the old conquerors were more successful than others. None built empires that have lasted to the modern day. However different the causes, their empires fractured all the same. Our modern human society is more complex than the world of the old conquerors. But change, like what has changed, is constant. So there are still would-be conquerors who will still be unsuccessful for the same general reason. The reason, simply, is this. It is the same indomitable human spirit that fills both the conqueror and the conquered. And conquerors don't like to share their spoils, or be conquered for that matter. Which brings us right back to what they don't want you to know. They are a perspective of human consciousness. It is the perspective that sees a landscape as something that could bear its human name for generations, where your perspective might just see the majesty of nature. They are a construct born from the same short-sighted view that humanity is the most important thing in the universe. In other words, they, as a single nefarious world-controlling entity, don't and cannot exist. But opportunists do exist, and always will. And like the old would-be conquerors, they know how to use fear to their advantage. Fear is only effective when you don't know what you are afraid of. You know now, don't you?